Hey y'all, I'm Katie Jacobs with stylingmyeveryday.com, and I'm bringing you one of my very favorite family recipes today, my icebox peppermint cheesecake. First step is the crust, and this might be the best part because it starts with Oreos. So you're just gonna do a fine crush where it kind of looks like a fine gravel. We're gonna add a little bit of sugar and a little bit of butter, about a half a stick of butter, and that's what will hold it all together. So we're just gonna get that all combined. So we're just gonna pour our crumble straight into your springform pan, and then just use your fingertips to press it in the bottom and up the sides about halfway, just like that. And now we're gonna pop it in a freezer for about 30 minutes, let that set while we make our filling. So it's a block of cream cheese straight into your mixer, and then a can of sweetened condensed milk. So we're just gonna turn our mixer into a medium-high speed until it's well incorporated. We're gonna add our peppermint candy. This takes about a cup of peppermint, and this is the fun part for kids. I like to unwrap peppermint and put it in a big Ziploc bag and let the kids go to town crushing until you get a cup of crushed peppermint. Now this part is completely up to you. I like my peppermint cheesecake to be like a light pink color, but you can totally go all out and make it redder if you want. So if you want to add a little dye to your batter, just do one drop at a time and you can get it to the perfect red. We're going to take about 2 cups of heavy whipping cream already whipped, and we're just going to fold it into our batter. So we're just wanting to stir just to incorporate. We don't want to deflate that whipping cream, and it kind of just makes a fluffy pink peppermint cloud. We've grabbed our crust out of the freezer. It's just set and cool, and we're gonna add our filling to it. And the striation is perfectly fine. I kind of like it actually, that it's not all mixed together. I just like to level it off, cover the top in saran wrap and pop it back in your freezer. And like I said, it'll save for up to 3 weeks, and you can pop it out whenever your next dinner party is for the holidays. So now we've pulled our cheesecake out of the freezer. And I like to saran wrap it really well because somehow it ends up in the bottom of my freezer, so I stack all my other freezer items on top of it. And the top is not pretty, but we're gonna add a big dollop of whipped cream to cover that up. Now the moment of truth. We're gonna pop it out of our springform pan. Pop open. We're just gonna do whipped cream in the center. And this is where you can totally get carried away with hot fudge sauce. You could put chocolate chips on top or candy canes. I'm gonna do our favorite thing, is homemade peppermint bark. And a little crushed peppermint because it's never enough. Now you'll want to slice this quickly because it is frozen. It will begin to melt, but believe you me, it will be your family's new favorite holiday tradition. Merry Christmas.